Well, hello, Cancer Gang. How are you? Welcome to your love reading. This is for you if you have Cancer in your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And the reading is going to go like this. First part, if you're dealing with someone. Second part, for new romantic opportunities. Third part, we'll take a peek at your ex. And the fourth part will be for all Cancers. Okay, so if you haven't already noticed, I have changed my personal readings a little bit. I've added a couple things that I'm trying out that are pretty affordable. So we'll see how that goes. And with that being said, Cancer, let's get started. Okay, if you are dealing with someone, let's get a look at their energy, your energy, and a probable outcome. Okay, here we go, Cancers. All right, you may be dealing with a Leo. You also have water, and you possibly have Scorpio. We have water, we have Virgo, we have earth, water again, fire, and earth. So, yeah, I think we've got most all the zodiac signs. Again, it may just be somebody's significant placement. But okay, let's take a look at your energy. And right now, at the heart of your spread, you're kind of withdrawn a little bit from this thing, okay? And I don't know if maybe there were some obstacles that needed to be overcome. I kind of think so. You're kind of pondering your options. We've got the Hermit at the heart of the spread and kind of doing a little bit of meditating on the whole thing, okay? I think you might feel like you've been putting a lot into this and you're wondering if you're neglecting yourself. You have the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Sometimes when that comes out, it can certainly speak to things being a little bit uneven, a little bit out of balance, okay? Maybe not equal give and take. I normally don't get that when I see these cards, but for some reason, that's what I'm getting because I think you're neglecting yourself, okay, in this whole thing, or you have been, but now you're kind of like, I don't know. You're kind of thinking about this whole thing. All right, let's talk about your person. All right, I see positives and negatives in your person. Everything in your person's energy speaks to wanting this to be a lasting thing, okay? Because you have the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Death in the reverse, okay? Endurance, okay? That's their desire, okay? Now, they have, the Strength card, but it's in the reverse. So they too are laying low. It's almost like you guys, okay, and I don't, maybe you are neglecting yourself. Maybe there's some codependency issues. Maybe there's a lack of discipline on the part of your person. That doesn't always mean that with the Strength card. It's almost like there is no cards that say this, but I'm getting addictive energy for some of you. I don't know why, but I just am. So for those of you that applies to, then so be it. But your person really wants this thing to last. I think I think you do. I think you see some potential. There's certainly emotional both sides. Okay, I do see that. You see that there is the opportunity for this thing to flourish. Okay, Eight of Pentacles in the upright. But you know what? I think you're really pondering whether or not you want to keep giving of yourself. The advice would be to put yourself first always. Why? That is the most selfless thing you could do. All right, going forward. All right, so here's what I'm seeing in the probable outcome, Cancer. Let's just cut to the chase. All right, first of all, you have the card of the Divine Timing card, the Seven of Pentacles, and I know people hate that card, but it's all about trusting the process and looking at this from a long-range goals and not being so short-sighted on this thing, and not being afraid to put in the work as long as both parties are putting in the work, okay? That would be the advice there. Okay, Three of Wands is all about the start of taking some action and making progress, okay? And again, Three of Pentacles, that's a card of self-healing, okay, possibly. But here's the thing, it's all of this speaks to patience. Your ship is coming in on this thing. It's just going to require work and patience, okay? Action and work and patience, okay? on both sides. Okay, both parties have to be willing to do that. Otherwise, one will raise their vibration, the other one won't, and you guys won't be energetically aligned and you'll repel. You've heard me talk about that many times. But you know what? I saved the best for last in the probable outcome. Okay, material and emotional fulfillment, Nine of Cups. Okay, so you know, I do think that this thing, certainly you're the one who makes the final decision on this thing, and I get that you're weighing your options. Okay, I do. I see that. But you know, but at the end of the day, it appears to be viable. Certainly energies can change. The other person can change it. You can change it. Outside, you know, a lot of things can affect the, you know, this is an energetic snapshot. This is where we are right here. So it is headed in a direction of having some success and long-term abundance. Seven of Pentacles, okay? With the caveat that you guys, you know, it's up to you guys whether or not it's worth it to you, and whether you want to both, you know, not only talk the talk, but walk the walk. So that's kind of where I see things with your person. I would give it a shot, but you know what? I'm not you. I can't speak to that, okay? So with that being said, Cancers, if you are interested in what new romantic opportunities might be on the horizon, okay? And maybe you've already met this person, or maybe, you know, you may also have multiple options, okay? We get a lot of things in this part of the reading, and we, you know, of course, get many times, you know, caution lights, red flags, and, of course, green lights. So let's see what comes out in this thing for my Cancers who are interested in what might be out there in their energy. Okay, so, all right, air, fire, and earth. Interesting. All right, whoever this is kind of holding back on things. It's a very mature individual, okay? Four of Swords, King of Pentacles, and Eight of Wands. There's a timeline here that I am going to predict, and I do think for most of you this is one option, okay? But we'll give us, you know, a couple of different scenarios of what you might be looking at, Cancers who are looking for new opportunities. But I at least see one person who's very stable and grounded and patient, okay? And very savvy and very wise. King of Pentacles, okay? They're taking their sweet time, as Pentacles often do. They do require patience. Four of Swords, okay? They're very, they may still be in a healing mode, but it's not a bad thing always to be in that situation, okay? But they're, you know, almost like, if this is the same person, they have been or are currently still kind of taking a break from the whole dating thing. However, this is the timeline, okay? After a delay, things go really, really quickly, either communication and or action, okay? So take that like it is. This is literally speed after delay. Well, the delay is this right here, healing mode, and this person is very wise in what they're doing, so trust them, okay? Be patient with them. Okay, now, scenario number 2. If this is multiple options, okay, this could be the case. Okay, you could have one that is just holding back, point blank period. You could have another one that is very, very mature, financially savvy, maybe even work with numbers, okay, very grounded, okay, very mature and very wise. And you could have one that comes in like Speedy Gonzalez. If that is the case, and you know, this is multiple options, I want to get a clarifier on Speedy Gonzalez, because that could be good or that could be bad. Yeah, I've got another one that says the same thing. Speedy Gonzalez, and you know what? You got two distance cards here. So either scenario, this person may very well be acting distant, okay, if they're holding back right now, or at a distance geographically, okay? But both of these cards speak to maybe a long distance or something of that nature, okay? But a warrior and a winner, okay, either way. Cancers that are looking for romantic opportunities, for the most part, you know, I think things are looking pretty slick, okay? Oh, and by the way, the Chariot is often associated with the Cancer card, so very well you could have either another Cancer. Maybe you're just stepping into your power, because it looks like, for the most part, you've got some good things coming in, okay? And, you know, the only one I would watch would be if there is multiple option situation and one of them is kind of holding back, beware on that one, okay? That's not a bad thing. They may just be doing some healing, okay? Nothing wrong with that, okay? But just know that if you're in a situation where there's multiple options and that was your story, then you very well should just be patient with that person. It's not a bad person. They just know they're not quite ready yet. Not a thing in the world wrong with that, okay? Very healthy, okay? So either way, I think that's a high vibrational approach, okay? So, Cancers, let's talk about the X. Let's get the energies with the X right now, okay? Person in your past, maybe they've reached out to you. Maybe you're thinking of reaching out to them, Cancer. We're going to get their energy, your energy, and the probable outcome, okay? 1 to 5. All right, let's do it. All right, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio, water sign or earth sign. Could be dealing with a Leo. Or we've got water again. We have fire, water, and Aquarius specifically. Okay, so with that being said, let's talk about their energies and your energies. First of all, they're very guarded. Very guarded. Okay, so be careful, because if they are overly focused on loss, then they're going to manifest more of that. But there is something they've got walls up about, okay? I'm just going to say that. But at the same time, they do have overwhelmingly, and, you know, the Death reverse card, which is they want this thing to work out and to continue, okay? However, Page of Cups reversed, self-indulgence, could very well speak to immaturity, emotionally unavailable, could speak to addiction, okay? But self-indulgent, selfish, maybe. So they want this thing, they want it to work out, but those are their characteristics, okay? Bottom line. Your energy, okay? You really, feel like that it's one side, it would be one-sided, okay? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Like, the only way for this thing to work out would be for you to go above and beyond what you feel is reasonable. 7 of Wands in the reverse, just not motivated to do anything about it. And the Strength reversed means there is no power in this. Whoa. All right, so 4 of Wands reversed, okay? Loss of spark. It just speaks to going dormant, okay? Certainly the 4 of Wands in the upright is a marriage card, but you've got it in the reverse. Could speak to just an ending, okay, coming. If, or maybe it has come, or maybe it needs, just needs to be, letting bygones be bygones, accept any apologies, apologize for what you did, evaluate the situation for what you can do better going forward, okay? We talk about that a lot, right? And, there is emotion here. I get it, okay? You've got that 4 of Wands here. You got the Knight of Cups here. The heart's true home. Certainly a strong soul connection. We are not necessarily supposed to be with strong soul connections. Many times they come in to teach us lessons, okay? They're not supposed to always be there. I'm not saying that's 100% true, but many times it is. Even with twin flames and soulmates or whatever. I don't know what your take is on that. You know mine if you've watched me for any length of time. I've got some videos about that in my playlist, okay? And I've linked the playlist below in this video. For you, though, stepping out of this means better days ahead, okay? The Star card, okay? Hope and healing and optimism, okay? And stepping into your own power. Aquarian energy is absolutely phenomenal, especially for an evolved Aquarius. They're very cerebral, very intuitive, and that's the energy that I see you stepping into once you work through this stuff. And oftentimes when you work through the heartbreak associated with a strong soul connection, that happens, okay? It's like this huge rude awakening, breakthrough, find your strength, find your ability, find your passion, and you step into who you really are, okay? Rather than being so busy taking care of everybody else that you neglect yourself, which is where, the current energy lends itself to if you were to stay in this. So kind of, I've got, a scenario of path A and path B. I can't tell you what to do. I can only tell you energetically what is likely to happen if you choose path A or path B. That's kind of where I'm at with this past person, okay? So take it as you will. I understand that there are emotion there. You can love someone and understand they are not supposed to be in your life, okay? We have all been there, okay? Been mature enough to step into that. Nothing wrong with that, but don't be hung up about them and stuck to the point where you can't work on yourself and get your own self to feeling better and more at peace. Okay. So with that being said, Cancers, let's read for all of you guys real quick. Let's read for all of you guys, Cancer. And if you haven't already done so, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, okay? Hit the thumbs up in this video. I love it when you guys communicate with me through the comments, okay? And certainly hit me up for a personal reading, okay? We can get detailed about your specific situation. Certainly with one reading, I can't hit all Cancers, okay? And as I said, you can hit your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs in case, you know, to get further clarification, or maybe if this one didn't resonate. Often my Venus resonates more so than my Sun sign whenever I'm watching love readings. Okay, well, let's talk Cancer. Okay, some of you have a very high vibrational, really intense soul connection type relationship coming in. Okay, yeah, and it may be Aries, Gemini, or an Earth sign, possibly not. But here's the thing. And you may have multiple options, okay? Very high vibrational, stable, savvy, mature, cut to the chase kind of person, passionate, a lot of physical attraction. May have a choice, okay? And, you know, always take the high road, which you are the only one that can decide what that is, okay? Six of Pentacles. Some of you may very well be in a situation where, you know, you are about to experience some success in the financial area, okay? Or something may be gifted to you. Okay, just make sure it doesn't come with strings attached, okay? And if that's you, make sure that you give in a very healthy way. Nothing wrong with, you know, there's transactions and there's gift. And as long as you have a healthy understanding and balance of what those two entail, then great, okay? So that's kind of where that is as far as, you know, that goes. The Lover's card advises you in decision making to trust your intuition. It will never ever do you wrong. Let's get some oracles real quick for you guys, Cancer folks, okay? Step out of your comfort zone. Love it. Okay, and that may very well have to do with romantic opportunities or career opportunities, because we've touched on both. Take time to breathe out. That is speaking of meditation. Okay, and you know what? You can dream all day, but if you don't have a practical plan, then it's not going to happen. You have to take action, make a plan, and take action. Taurus may mean something to you, may not. Let's pull you guys a quote real quick, okay? From my stack of quotes that I have that I made for you guys, okay? These are quotes that speak to my heart, okay? Twice we've said this. Outside of your comfort zone is where the magic happens, okay? And when you're going through a situation, Robert Frost reminds us that the best way out is through. So with that being said, Cancers, again, hit me up for a personal reading. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like and comment, okay? Much love, Cancers.